With the Completist, how y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Yes, it is, man. It's season 2 of Cooling with the Completist. It's been a blessing, man, and I'm definitely appreciate all the love, all the people that have engaged with me over the years. You know, or I should say, year and a half or so, because the podcast has only been going on for about a year and a half. But the content has been flowing for a good 6 to 7 years. You feel me? I've been dropping, um, you know, just getting people hip to comics and animes and movies. You know what I'm saying? And just films that I felt like were slept on and things like that for a long time, bro. And I always had that feeling. You know what I'm saying? That I was a loner, you know what I'm saying, when it came to how I felt about film. Because, I'm not even gonna lie, even for me, I felt like I had to ask myself, is there something wrong with me? There gotta be something wrong with me for feeling the way I feel, you know what I'm saying, how strongly I feel about these films or about these video games or about these comic books, to the point that I want to discuss them in depth, like as if they was, real, you know what I'm saying, stories. But the problem is that people don't get that there is always a message, always something to learn from, you know what I'm saying, when you are dissecting these stories. And that's just something I always wanted to do. And for season 2, it's going, man. And listen, 2023, 2023, listen here. It has been a great time to be alive, man. Especially when it comes to the mediums, you know what I'm saying, that I am discussing. Now, firstly, I'm gonna just get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start off with gaming, and I'm gonna just say this. They just dropped a new trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. They gave us they ain't give us an actual release date, but they gave us a time frame. And that's good enough for me. Now, one thing I can say is that it doesn't really look like that impressive. Now, before you jump down my throat, let me explain. It doesn't look that impressive, meaning that they really they don't look like they're giving us anything um that we didn't really have before, or that we couldn't do online. It seems like the only thing they did for real was capture a little bit of the last 5 years on camera. You know what I'm saying? Went through a lot of urban neighborhoods or whatever, and just, you know what I'm saying, copied it onto the video game. Is what it kind of looked like to me. Now, the graphics and everything, fresh, crisp, look good as hell. Definitely looks next generation. The story, the concept, actually is a little impressive. The only reason why I say it's a little impressive is because when we talk about where the story comes from, like, they are, let's just be real, they're getting it from the Bonnie and Clyde, you know what I'm saying, story or whatever. They're gonna use that trope. And it what impresses me about it is the fact that um is that it's not directly just like Bonnie and Clyde. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at the actual story of Bonnie and Clyde, you know what I'm saying, Bonnie wasn't really, you know, she wasn't really a criminal, but they both, it seemed like they both were criminals in this, or gang affiliated or whatever the case may be. And it seems like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be doing everything that you do in a Grand Theft Auto game, lawlessness. Now, I don't know if they are going to actually give us a good story, because in Grand Theft Auto 5, it was actually a decent story. And if you look at Grand Theft Auto as a whole, all the years, you do whatever the fuck you want, basically. Ever since Grand Theft Auto 3, after Grand Theft Auto 3, you basically, it was free reign. You can do what you want. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it seems like they're going to continue, giving us this Grand Theft Auto 6. Um, They did say that there's going to be heavy online, you know what I'm saying, access and things like that, and plenty more modes and like mini game modes and stuff like that. You know how Grand Theft Auto is, but they said there's gonna be more for it. And yeah, I mean, no, I feel you. No, I feel you. Listen. I feel you, man. I'm just saying from what it looks like to me. You feel me? What it looks like. It just the trailer. The only thing the trailer really gave me was that the graphics is going to be great. That's what it gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not gonna go ham just yet. I'm just talking about the trailer. What they gave us so far, it looks good, but not really impressing me though. It's just giving me Grand Theft Auto. Um, and yeah, and we gonna see. We definitely gonna see. But when it comes to gaming, you know, we have a lot of a lot of games that are about to come out. You know, a lot of remakes or yeah, a lot of remakes that's going to be put on the next gen, and some are going to be continuations. And that's one thing that Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar has done, um, or has given us in the last 20 years. They have been consistent. They've been consistent. You know, in whatever avenue they've went down. So they gonna be coming out, you know what I'm saying, with some fire. We gonna see. Cause a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, slept on Saints Row, you know what I'm saying, 4, Saints Row 4, yeah, it was a goofy game, but it was highly entertaining. Very entertaining. And it had a decent little story behind it too. But you know what I mean? It's gonna get, you know what I'm saying, overshadowed by Rockstar. Rockstar has like the biggest platform, you know what I'm saying, for gamers, you know what I'm saying? Like so many people around the world are playing that game online right now as we're speaking. You know what I mean? And they probably going to keep on playing it until Grand Theft Auto 6 drops. So don't think I'm trying to disrespect Rockstar Grand Theft Auto. I'm not. I have my, you know what I'm saying, I have high respect for them, especially considering that I've I'm a big Rockstar fan, you know what I mean? Everything they came out with, man, I don't really fuck with. You feel me? The Red Dead Redemption. Jack Daxter is one of my favorite video games ever. And that's just, and even though that was Naughty Dog, but you get my point, man. Like I fuck with Rockstar, dog. Like I fuck with their games. Um, the thing also is that we have to also, because the finances, man, the package deal, is it gonna be worth the buy? That's the real question. Because when we talk about this, they supposedly gonna be having like it's gonna be costing around like $100, you know what I'm saying, off rip, you know what I mean? Because just for the size alone, the size of everything alone is gonna be, it's gonna take up a lot of storage space too. So make sure that you got some storage space. But it's gonna be one for the books, man. It's not something I'm gonna harp on the whole show, but this is gonna be one for the books, and I'm looking forward to it. And it definitely had the streets blazing, you know what I'm saying, once they announced it. And I listen, you know me, I stay on it, you know what I'm saying. So once they told us that they was gonna give us a trailer on Monday, I let everybody know, like, the trailer coming Monday. I don't know what time, but they said it's dropping Monday. Monday came, gave us the visuals. We listen, man. The visuals, like I said, look good. I can't wait to play it just off the visuals alone. You know what I mean? Like, I know the shit is to be captivating, and that's what they do. Even when they gave us Grand Theft Auto 5, like, it was at the time that it came out, it looked amazing. All of them looked amazing the times they came out. Even when San Andreas first came out, you know what I'm saying, it looked great compared to Grand Theft Auto 3 and 4. But I mean, even though Grand Theft Auto 4 is probably the best one, you know what I'm saying? Compared to Vice City and 3, come on, dog. They was looking great for the time that they came out. But we'll see, man. Hit the comments and let me know what you think about that Grand Theft Auto 6, man. Let me know what you think. But on to other news, man. We got listen, they about to make helly money off of Godzilla, man, in the next goddamn year, bro. In the next like year, they about to make so much money off of Godzilla. Godzilla got 2 movies out from 2 different nations, bro. And one of them is, you know what I'm saying, only on a $15 million budget and already made like over $200 million. That is crazy. That and then they're coming out with Godzilla and Kong. That's about to drop, and that got everybody ready for it all. New antagonists. You know what I'm saying? Got some old school monsters coming back. Some them kaiju's. Ooh, it's going, bro. It's going. Everybody, you know how I am with my Godzilla and my King Kong, man. My king of monsters, bro. You know they got it got everybody waiting. Anticipation is blazing, bro. I can't wait. Um, a bunch of other news, you know, like it's crazy because you know, hold on, I'm about to bring y'all onto the Completist page on the on the Completist group because I'll be dropping. Like I said, we talk a lot about different news pieces and things like that, man. It was just announced that The Accountant is coming out with a sequel. Like they just listen, man. They fucking with us, bro. They fucking with us. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, we got the photo visuals, bro. You know, and anybody who actually watched the trailer, go check the trailer out if you didn't see it. But you know, it looked good. It looked real good. Facial recognitions on there. You know, a lot of details in the facial structures and the cars and architecture and the architectures of the building, of the streets. You know, the details and the mini stuff, the minuscule stuff. Man, it looked good, man. It looked good. Um, but you know, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. But I got y'all. Just hold on 1 second. We got I told y'all about the new, you know what I'm saying? They dropped a new trailer for Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Godzilla and Kong. You know, it's going. If you didn't see the trailer, you know what I'm saying? Anybody following my bro Flicks Fiend, you know what I'm saying? Hip to the new trailers that be dropping.
We believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet. What else were we wrong about?
Welcome to my world.
2024, man.
Want you
I'm just gonna widen the screen, y'all.
come on in.
Man, I don't know why this shit is doing.
This world has more secrets than we could
I got all these damn tabs.
possibly imagine.
Miracles I get.
You know what? I and go to my flick screen. You know what I'm saying? Page. We're going down. Goodness gracious. It's fine. Got you. They about to come out with a new installment for Crisis. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's hip to that old school game, man. Back in the day, it was definitely a dope little shooter game. They're coming out with another one. They're gonna be coming out with another installment. Orville is there's rumors that the Orville, the TV show, man, is gonna be done. Man, it's gonna be done after um, I believe 3 seasons. I believe something like that. I don't know. It may not be finished completely, but I think that they have to do some negotiating. You know what I'm saying? Between time, I think there's some confliction between scheduling and things like that. But we gonna see. We gonna see. My man Zack Snyder got he retained the rights to the script that he wrote for the third installment of 300. You know, remember he was going to make the third movie, Blood and Ashes. You know what I'm saying? That was going to have Alexander the Great jump into the story, helping the Greeks fight the Persians. And supposedly that wasn't going to happen. They like scrapped the whole thing. Basically said, nope, we ain't even gonna finish a 300 story. We don't even want to do it. But supposedly he retained the rights to it. Now I don't know whether or not he retained the rights and is making like his own just his own film. You know what I'm saying? And it's not related to the 300 saga, or it is and it's like a spinoff, or if it is actually the continuation of the saga. I want it to be the continuation because that story deserves its ending. It deserves an ending, and it deserves a cinematic one. That's my opinion. But what's the name? There's been a lot. There's I wouldn't say we got a new trailer for and visuals and teaser for the film Madam Web. You know, I talked to y'all about that a while back. And no, I'm not impressed at all. It looks like it's a CW TV show. It doesn't look like it's going to be a good movie. I hope it is, but it doesn't look like it will. Um, and it's the same writing team as Morbius. Even though I basically enjoyed the film for what it was, that's not the writing team that you want to go with. I mean, unless I hope they like improved because no, because what I see it don't look good. You know, Ezekiel ain't doing. Ezekiel ain't Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I don't like. It just ain't flowing right. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. But Adam Sandler, man, his animated musical Leo, man. Um, Leo, it breaks some Netflix records, bro. Broke some records. It's the most viewed title in the history of Netflix. That's crazy. Um, the animated musical comedy debuted at the top of the English films list with 34.6 million views, and it was the most viewed title of the past week and saw the best debut for an animated movie on the platform, and that is insane. Um, Adam Sandler just don't be missing, bro, and that's just something that I've discussed before as well. Man, him and his animated movies, Eight Crazy Nights, classic Christmas movie. I watched that with my sons the other day. You know what I'm saying? Now he making musicals. You know what I'm saying? Animated musicals. Man, my man can't miss, and he's one of those film creators that we gotta give our flowers, bro. We got to give him his flowers. They gave us some teaser photos for House of Dragon season 2. That's definitely gonna be happening, and it's probably going to drop sometime next year. So stay tuned for that, and just be on the lookout, man, because I'll be dropping updates all the time, bro. You gotta catch me. You gotta be, you gotta catch me. Um, and they came out with a trailer for the Halo series for season 2. They came out with a trailer for the prequel film Furiosa, the Mad Max film. And that looks like it's gonna be crazy. Chris Hemsworth is in this movie. Man, listen, it's going, man. Like, listen, one thing I can say about the year 2023, it has been very entertaining, man. Very entertaining from any genre that I can kind of think of. The only thing I can think of is comedy for real. I haven't really watched any kind of comedies that like had me on my ass rolling, but I have seen some comedies this year that did make me laugh hard though. You know, yeah. I've seen some films, but it's been a lot of listen. They have been giving us a lot of good shit, and with all the things going on from COVID to the changing of just overall change in streaming and movie going to the writer strike, the actor strike. It's been so much going on, and with all of this going on and how we are still getting some quality TV shows. It's in TV shows and movies and video games. Yeah, not everything is gonna be great, but we still getting some great stuff, bro. Some great, great, great stuff for real. TV shows as well. Invincible is out. You know what I'm saying? They doing nothing but giving us heat. You know what I'm saying? Netflix doing nothing but giving us heat. Nothing but heat, man. Nothing but heat. It, I'm the Musha is fire. You know what I'm saying? Pluto is fire. You know what I'm saying? Blue Eyed Samurai, fire. You know, HBO got some shit too, man. Scaven Rain. I was watching what's the name of that damn show? That damn anime. Um something platinum. I was watching that, you know what I'm saying? That show was good. I watched it again, you know what I'm saying? That was a good show. Hulu, I was just on Hulu yesterday, man. They got some heat that I had to add to my stuff, my list, you know what I'm saying, to watch for later, and they got a lot of animes on there too. I'll be watching Bleach, shit, Demon Slayer, Undead Unluck, um, or Unlucky, you know what I'm saying? I'll be watching all of that shit, man. I'll be watching everything. And with all the things that we have going on, and I even announced that we're gonna be doing the Completist awards list for animes and video games. I ain't gonna do films. I'm just gonna do my top, you know what I'm saying, films of the year. And that's gonna and I want y'all to help me decide. But at the end of the day, it is gonna be my decision, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to dismiss anybody else's opinion. I want everybody else's opinion. This is how we build a consensus. This is how we build overall understanding. You know what I mean? And with not a bunch of bias or corporate interference. Just genuine criticism from fans and just enthusiasts alike. For real, beautiful stuff. But the movies is gonna be crazy. The MCU, the Marvels, came out. I still haven't seen that yet, but I'm hearing good things. Most of the bad things I'm hearing is from people that basically wanted the movie to fail in the first place. So I'm not gonna take their opinion seriously. And I'm going to go see it soon. But next year, we only gonna have one Marvel movie, one MCU movie that's gonna be dropping next year, and that's gonna be the Deadpool movie. And from what I've been hearing through the grapevines, man, there's going to be a lot of actors that were in the classic and old school X-Men films, and they're going to be coming in, and we're gonna see what happens because anybody that read comics, you know what I'm saying, and remember I told y'all before when it comes to um oh my goodness, that scared the fuck out of me. And when it comes to um comics, Deadpool, you know what I'm saying? We had this discussion. I think that they're gonna end up rebooting the whole MCU, man. They're gonna end up rebooting everything and starting over. And I think they're gonna end up using Deadpool to kill the universe like they did in the comics multiple times. So we're gonna see how that works out because they bring in a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And we know it's not gonna be the Wolverine or the X-Men from the universes that we actually watched. It's gonna be from a different universe because Sabretooth is gonna be there. And if you remember, Sabretooth is dead. Or they made us believe he was dead because they never showed him again after the first movie. Don't get me started. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Deadpool 3 is gonna be entertaining. I know it's gonna be funny as fuck. So that's a given. But will it be a good movie in continuity for the overall structure and saga of the MCU? Will it? That's something that it has to be seen. We gonna see. We gonna see. Blade, I have lost all faith in it. I'm definitely gonna still see it whenever they do decide to finish it. But they done I don't think I've ever seen a movie in my adult life, you know what I'm saying, that went through this many goddamn obstacles just to be made. From with a powerhouse behind them like the Disney and the MCU, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's not going to end no time soon. So they have the resources to get certain shit done, but they have been replacing motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying, like a temp agency. This is crazy. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Anime has been hitting real hard, man, real hard. The last episode of Attack on Titan, Great Star Screens, man. Great Star Screens in October. And it's very emotional, man. I've been binging the show again, and I'm on season 2. And if you just if when you watch everything, you just realize the foreshadowing, the writing, you know what I'm saying, the planning, the details in the overall emotions between characters. It's one of those pieces that you have to appreciate and will be timeless. Like even if it isn't the TV show, the literature, the manga, the comic is going to be it's a story for generations. You feel me? Because some people will see it as nonsensical gore and violence. Maybe so. But when you create a world, you know what I'm saying, built around fascism, you know what I'm saying, propaganda and genocide and war, that's what happens. And you have to embellish. You have to add the fantasy element. You know what I mean? Giants that eat people. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know where they came from, and they seem to be in unlimited numbers. That's the type of stuff that we have to, you know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that we have to appreciate, because these stories are giving out lessons. Even if the lesson isn't the overall story, you might find a lesson between characters. A simple conversation might enlighten your whole goddamn life. And that's just me being honest. Just like having a conversation with a stranger. You might never meet that person ever again, but that simple conversation, that simple gesture of, you know, of communication and just being human, you know what I'm saying, companionship, it helps. You know, it can, and whatever you discussing can brighten your damn life. So it's crazy, but this is the first episode, man. I actually wanted to get we're gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll, and we're gonna actually have a whole episode on Friday, bro. A whole episode on Friday. I'm gonna be sharing my screen. I'm gonna have a whole presentation for y'all. I'm gonna be showing y'all my whole list for the whole year in games, animes, comic books, and movies, and we are going to have a full sit down, man. And we're gonna have conversations in them comments. I feel like them comments is gonna be in the hundreds on Friday. So stay tuned. Make sure you tell people too, because this is gonna be a conversation that's gonna need a bunch of different opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen, my opinion ain't no, it's the only one that matters to me. But I care about y'all opinions too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the avenue I went down, to get other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? To get people hip to shit that they not hip to and get their opinions on it. I like to discuss these things. I really do. It brightens my day. And man, and just remember, man, just hit me up, man. Donations is always welcome. And always stay tuned, man. Always stay tuned. Hit that completist.com, cooling with the completist.com, and subscribe to that, and get notified. Because I'll be giving out, I'm starting a newsletter. I'm starting, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be sending out information. I'm going to start doing events. I'm going to start doing more interviews and things like that. I've been getting in touch with people and doing some events, getting like press passes and stuff like that, so I can get some interviews, some legit ones, without having to, what I'm saying, go through all the BS. But it's getting bigger, family. It's getting bigger, and we love it just enough. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all gonna ride with me. I know y'all gonna ride. I know y'all down for the ride. But hey, Storm is taking over in comics right now. Daredevil is taking over right now. They the only things that's saving Marvel right now. X-Men, Daredevil, Storm. They the only ones saving Marvel right now. Image is the lead. Image Comics are the lead in it all. You can't tell me different. And if you want to try, send me some goddamn comics. I'm always willing to broaden my collection and to read. I'm always willing. So yeah, man. If you ever want to suggest a comic to me, send it to my Facebook DM or my Instagram DM. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram DM is fine too, because I do the same thing on there. Post all my clips, post all my comics and stuff like that. So just do it. But all in all, man, we gonna end up talking on Friday, man. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be fun, and I can't wait till y'all come through, man. I really can't. I can't wait to get that show started. And I'm glad that season 2 is underway. We in there. This whole episode is gonna be on Spotify, Anchor FM, Apple podcast, and everywhere, man. It's gonna be on there. So please go and like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, anybody that are interested in the things that I discuss. And remember to love yourself, love your family. Don't stress about the shit that you can't control. And read a good comic this week. Read a good movie this week, and play the game for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Do something for you. Feel better. Feel better in your own house. How about that? Feel better in your own house. Be at peace in your own domain. I love y'all, man. You cooling with the completest? Have a good one, man. Peace.